Y'all, parenting. It's one of the most amazing, messy, and rewarding adventures out there, isn't it? We pour our hearts into raising these little ones, but let's be honest, there are days when they test the limits of our patience. This journey of raising kids is a lot like that. In today's video, we're going to tackle a topic that's close to my heart: practicing patience in parenting. So grab yourself a cup of coffee, get comfy, and let's dive into finding those pockets of patience that'll make all the difference in your parenting journey. Picture this. Your little one is having a meltdown in the middle of the grocery store aisle. Toys are scattered, tears are flowing, and you feel that familiar wave of frustration rising. We've all been there, right? It's in those moments that our first instinct might be to react immediately, but trust me, taking a pause can make all the difference. When your child is in the throes of big emotions, remember that their little brains are still learning to regulate themselves. Taking a few deep breaths isn't just about calming them down. It's about calming yourself down too. So the next time you feel that urge to react in the heat of the moment, remember to hit that pause button, take a deep breath, and approach the situation with a calmer, more collected mindset. Now let's talk about expectations. We all have them, especially when it comes to our children. We envision them hitting those milestones on time, keeping their rooms tidy, and always using their inside voices. But you know what? Life with kids rarely goes according to plan, and that's okay. Instead of striving for perfection, which honestly can be pretty darn exhausting, try shifting your focus to celebrating progress. When we loosen the grip on those picture-perfect expectations and embrace the messy, imperfect beauty of our children's progress, we create space for more patience and joy in our parenting journey. Chapter 3. The Oxygen Mask Principle: Prioritizing Your Own Well-Being. Okay, y'all, let's talk about something that's often overlooked but oh so important: self-care. You know that saying, you can't pour from an empty cup? It's so true. Parenting is a lot like that. So what fills your cup? What makes you feel refreshed, energized, and more like yourself? Maybe it's a long, hot bath, a walk in nature, curling up with a good book, or simply enjoying a quiet cup of coffee before the house wakes up. When you're feeling grounded and cared for, you're better equipped to handle those parenting challenges with more patience and grace. Chapter 4. Catch them being good: the power of positive reinforcement. Let's face it, it's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of correcting our kids' behavior, especially when those little ones are testing our limits. But what if we shifted our focus from pointing out what they're doing wrong to acknowledging and praising what they're doing right? That's where the magic of positive reinforcement comes in. When we make an effort to catch them being good, we're not only acknowledging their efforts, but also encouraging them to repeat those positive behaviors in the future. Did your child remember to put their dishes in the sink? Did they share their toys with a friend? Did they use their inside voice when asking for something? Acknowledge it, praise their efforts, and watch how their little faces light up. Remember, positive reinforcement is like watering a garden. The more you nourish those good seeds, the more they'll flourish. Chapter 5. You're not alone: building your village of support. Here's the thing about parenting. It's not meant to be done in isolation. We all need a village, a tribe, a group of people who get it, who've been there, and who can offer support, encouragement, and maybe even a listening ear or a shoulder to cry on when things get tough. Reach out to your partner, your friends, your family members, or even other parents in your community. Share your experiences, both the joys and the challenges. Remember, it takes a village to raise a child, and building a strong support system is one of the best gifts you can give yourself and your family. Outro: finding your patience groove. Embracing the journey. Well, friends, we've covered a lot of ground today, haven't we? From the power of a deep breath to the importance of self-care and building a support system, I hope you've walked away with some practical tips and a renewed sense of hope that patience in parenting is possible, even on those days when it feels elusive. It's not about being perfect. It's about showing up for your children with love, understanding, and a willingness to meet them where they are. So embrace the journey, celebrate the wins, and remember that you're doing an amazing job. If you found these tips helpful, hit like and subscribe for more parenting advice from Tech Savvy Parenting.